Hello dear Capricorn, here's a reading for you for May 2018, the time that has already begun with the Sun in the sign of Taurus, but more or less it's May. As you know, energies don't come and go very sharply, it takes time for them to unfold. So, this reading is for you if your sun, moon or rising sign, aka ascendant, is in the sign of Capricorn. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Remember that no one and nothing has control over your life, including me and my tarot. These are only energies. You can change energies, you can work with energies, and that's all yours. It's your life. Let's begin. Please guide me for all the Capricorns watching this. This month I'm using the Telema tarot deck. I haven't used this for many months. In the center of your reading, Seven of Swords. Crowning your reading, we have Nine of Cups. The past, the Tower. The challenge, Six of Cups. What to do with the challenge? What's the answer to this? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, gone with the old, begin with the new. Your strength this month is Page of Cups. Lots of cups in your reading, Capricorns. Capricorn. I'm joking. I know these are not the same letters. What to focus on? The Hermit. And Taurus has just have it in the very same position. Focus, please. Thank you. And last card, which is can be an advice, can be a vista, a view, an insight, sometimes the outcome of the reading. Queen of Wands. She's gorgeous. Look at her. All right. The bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. The energy of the background. Something you may not see, although it's obvious. Eight of Wands speaks about change, quick movement, and things falling into place. Things in motion, already in motion, and gaining speed, gaining momentum. Something is about to happen. I need the clarification. I start with clarification of Seven of Swords in the middle. I won't start the reading unless I know more about the Seven of Swords for Capricorn in the center of their readings. The Wheel. So I have this feeling that you're thinking about how to change your fate, how to make things go into a better direction than before or than so far. You are working towards change and you think how to make it in a intelligent, wise way. I know the Seven of Swords is often called the card of deceit, being deceitful, cheating, things like that, but I don't agree very much with this. Seven is work and swords are mental, so it's a mental work to overcome something, towards something. It's usually very smart. It's a smart card. So you're thinking how to be smart, how to change the direction of your fate, I think. And whatever you think of is good, is not questionable, so far as long as you remain loyal in your virtues, in what you believe in. So always check your attitude, always check your, what you believe in. And if this action you think of is okay, if you're okay with this action, you can take it. I'm talking about this because this is very often very non-conformistic behavior, which is not an easy thing for most Capricorns, because you are a very traditional sign, and this is non-traditional attitude to things. And people around you may feel that, oh, you're doing something against society, against the rules. But rules are there to overcome them, and this is a situation calling for this, I feel. Okay? So think and be smart, but also be honest with yourself. And if there is something to be broken within you because you're doing this, don't do it. But if you're okay, if it's really coherent with what you believe in, proceed. In your head, so crowning your reading, you have the Nine of Cups, which is a very happy card. Wish fulfillment, they say. I don't see it like that. I usually see it as being happy with what you receive from the universe. Being grateful. Being ready to receive everything, whether it's this or that. This is also thinking, I have plenty, and I'm okay with this. Sometimes it's quite stagnant, because when you're happy with what you have, this is a comfort zone, When you're happy with what you have, you don't need more. So you don't move, so you don't act towards something more. So perhaps this is your goal. Perhaps you want this. Because how much time can you be outside of your comfort zone? I feel you want it. This is what you want. Why don't you have it? Because of the past circumstances that have the Tower. The Tower is quite destructive energy. Destructive doesn't mean negative. Remember about it. That's not a bad card at all. In fact, I love it. It's very much about what's going on now with Uranus coming into your fourth house, as far as I can... No, fifth house. It's fifth house for Capricorn. And if you are Sun Capricorn, it's your fifth house. So everything connected with passion, love, and children too, creativity. And this is a very creative card. There's impregnation here when this thunder, this lightning enters the Tower. This is also a phallic symbol. But most of all, Tower is about liberation. Liberation from a cage, liberation from some kind of a prison. Can be mental, can be emotional prison. That you weren't able to abandon, or perhaps you weren't even conscious that you're imprisoned. The Tower came and freed you from something, and perhaps you're still coming out of this imbalanced energy caused by the Tower. It can be a distant past, I feel. For some of you, it is a distant past. And you're still looking for this Nine of Cups, this state of being just happy with everyday life. And I feel that, why do I say this? Because I feel this reading is very much connected with your past, because we have another past energy here. Six of Cups is often connected with past relationships, especially karmic relationships, and remembering how sweet it was, how beautiful it was to be a child, to be with someone who's not there anymore, perhaps missing someone a little bit. There's nostalgia in this card. I don't usually read this card like this, because for me this card usually is about everyday happiness, taking little things out of life and just drawing energy out of this, cherishing every moment in life. But when we are in this state of remembering and then being in the past, dwelling in the past, and missing something, we are often not able to feel this everyday gifts that the universe gives us. That's why I feel you think how to move on. I think you are thinking about moving on from something from the past that is still, grasping you, because the herons, can you hear them? No, you can't, probably. Sorry for the interruption, but it's the first year when they arrived here in the place where I live. They live somewhere nearby, and they have this beautiful cry. I don't know what's the word for it in English, but it's very special. It's so wild. I love it. So I think you want to move on from this dwelling in the past energy to being in the present and being happy with it. So how to cope with this challenge of the past? The answer is quite logical. Ace of Pentacles, something new, something very tangible and promising is appearing in your life, or you are creating, I feel, you're creating new opportunity that will draw you in, that will suck you in and suck you out of this Six of Cups energy, of this past energy. You need something new in your life, and as a creator that you are, dear Capricorn, you can either create it or it just happens to appear in your life. The new thing, very promising. How to use it smart, to change your destiny, to change your attitude towards the present. Because, the present is the only thing we have. It's the only moment we have, the present. The strength of yours, I love it here. The Page of Cups as a strength, that's the power of innocence. That's the power of being like a child, sweet and crystal clear. But most of all, innocence. The ability to feel the awe because of what life is. The state of, oh, how wonderful. Oh, what happens here? Oh, how surprised I am. I didn't expect that to happen. So feelings, I feel you're open to new feelings, new beautiful fountain of feelings, of love, new life, springing up from the cup. The cup is your heart. You didn't know you still had this golden fish here, but here it is. It was waiting for you. It was waiting to look at you. So, what do you wish for, Capricorn? There's this beautiful, I feel like you're waking up to something. The feeling of fresh air coming in. The breath of new, fresh spring air coming into your lungs. And this, that you enable yourself to feel it, that you create the possibility to live again, to love again, to be surprised again, and to be happy again, no matter what happened here. Something happened here, most definitely. And for some of you, I know exactly what. The terrible loss. But life goes on. And I feel you also feel it. Life goes on. Like in the wheel. Winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter again, and then spring again. Spring. Spring. You're springing me. Do you feel the wheel? The change? It's there for you. Use it smartly. You will, I'm sure. Fine. What to focus on? In all this, what should you focus on is you and your inner wisdom. A wise man, the hermit. The one who is alone. And in this solitude, I won't say loneliness, I will say solitude, is able to find the inner light, the inner star. Only in darkness, light. Only in silence, word. An important one, I feel. The truth about yourself, your inner core. I love the Hermit card because, for me, it speaks about the sacred chamber that exists in each and every one of us. And even if we don't know that the chamber exists, it is there. Some of us will find it. Some of us have already found the sacred chamber with eternal light burning in there. When you find it, your life changes forever because you know it's there. And you know you are part of the divine, of the everlasting light of the universe. And the only way to find it is to look within yourself. And to look within yourself, you need peace. You need solitude. You need silence. Being quiet. Just sitting quietly. Allow yourself to do this. Perhaps you have already tasted this state. Perhaps you needed the tower to enter this state. Some of us do. Because I know how routine our lives can be. And sometimes we need the tower to enter the chamber of eternal light. What do you become? What energy comes in? The Queen of Wands. A beautiful energy of becoming. This is the card of becoming who you are supposed to be. Your most beautiful and full version of yourself. Wholeness within you appears here in the Queen of Wands. The one who has been through a lot. The one who has been enlightened. And now she is able to live the life to the fullest. She is the one. Magnetic, charismatic, outgoing, but also very conscious of life around her and how beautiful it is and how blessed it is. That's what you may become. That's the energy channeling towards you because of all the things you do here. Giving yourself a chance to be in the very core of life, to be the axis of the wheel, not somewhere there, no, to be in the very center of it, to be the moving force of your life, and not just a feather going here and there in the wind. The sun of your life is you. That's the Queen of Wands. She's the sun of her life, and the star of her life, and the moon of her life, and the axis of her life. Dear Capricorn, beautiful energies here for you. Do whatever is needed, as long as you don't break yourself doing this. One more card for you. I've almost forgotten. From Shamanic Healing Oracle cards that I love. One card for Capricorn, for all the Capricorns out there. What does Capricorn need to know for their greatest good? Healing energy. Yeah, what I told you. Very rarely this card appears, I have to say. Very, very rarely. Drawing this card guides you to work with energy on a healing level. Take a class, go and receive a Reiki healing, or just sit in meditation and concentrate on mindfulness. With the healing energy of divine love, you do not have to know how to do anything. Just sit quietly, set your intention, and let Creator's love fill you up. When you are living in a vibration of healing, you not only affect yourself, but those around you. Others then can connect with your energy and their vibrations can rise as a result. There is no force to this. This is basically how energy works. Your vibrational charge will effect change in the ones you are close to. Alternately, this card signifies healing is taking place within a relationship. For some of you, definitely it is about relationship, what I told you about, a new love, something new appearing here. The ability to love again for you, Capricorn. Great cards, great energies. Work smart with it. But also sit and try, well, not to think for a while. Because this is also a guiding light for you. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attention. Bless you.